position in the galaxy away.
Yeah,
right?
It's probably not our exact position anymore.
Stephen Hawking said it was a bad idea. He said it was going to get us killed.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it is.
It was probably actually a good idea because the position we gave him was probably wrong as fuck.
It's not wrong. I mean, it wouldn't take much to look at our solar system. If it was a smart enough race, they would just look at our solar system and see 9 planetary bodies, 8 to 9 planetary bodies, and they would just find the one that habitats life.
They just see all the little space junk floating around our satellites going, it's probably that one.
It wasn't a great idea to give that information away. I definitely agree with him.
I don't ever seen satellites go across the moon.
There's 90 minutes of music on those records.
And they're gold-plated.
You never see a satellite go across the moon?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
There's satellites in the sky.
Yeah, but I've seen the moon go across the sun.
That's the 2 moons going across the sun. Saying we can't launch. There's no satellites in space because we don't ever see any cross across the moon.
There's Google Image says differently.
I don't know.
That's doctored.
So
if we have 2 moons, is it like moon 1 and moon 2, or is it just the moon and the moon?
It's the moon and the anti-moon.
What's an anti-moon?
It's the black disk that crosses over the moon at nighttime.
Dude, how old is Carl Sagan?
What? Oh, that's why we get the different cycles of the moon, because it's actually 2 moons?
Yes.
I'm starting to get it now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. I'm looking at this. There's images, a list of images included on the Golden Record.
Yeah, this is cool, isn't
it? It's where we are in our universe, information about our planet. There's math problems. There's each planet in our solar system. There's a DNA binary structure. DNA. Yep. Babies, like how big our babies are, how big we are as humans. There's a woman breastfeeding. Pictures of islands and pictures of people killing animals and pictures of animals. There's pictures of people running races and each race that lives on Earth.
There's somebody twerking.
What are they twerking for? Is that like a constellation?
It says it's a sketch of a bushman.
Dude, here's the music. There's like Bach. There's pygmy girls singing. There's
pygmy.
All these there's Beethoven, and then there's the Beatles.
Fucking Beatles.
There's sounds.
If there's no heaven.
There's just like music of wild dogs and chimpanzees and rain and water and surfing and
okay.
A train.
So you're okay. So you're like a class 4 race. You discover these golden discs, and then you're just like, why are there fucking dogs? Like, well, you don't call them dogs. You're like, what is this barking and sounds of just like, what is this bullshit?
Well, so there's player first.
There's greetings. There's someone that says, "May all be very well," and then there's someone that says, "Yeah,
hello, extraterrestrials. We are humans. This is a dog."
Oh my!
We got a goddamn record player, man. What the fuck are you trying to tell us?
There's someone that says, "Friends in space, how are you all? Have you eaten yet? Come visit us if you have time."
Have you eaten yet? Come get a McDonald's burger.
Yeah.
Fucking Ronald McDonald's going to come over here and
destroy your gut. Greetings to our friends in the stars. We wish that we will meet you someday. Someone says, peace.
I'm waiting for us to find one floating back toward us, and it just says, "You're fucked," etched on it.
Thanks for the location.
Just like, fuck
You're
you.
fucked.
What would a porn star say? What was that puffy nip porn star we talked about last episode?
Faye
Reagan?
What would Faye Reagan say?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I really want to see some alien cock.
Yeah, Stephen Hawking, he's like, They're going to come here and treat us like Columbus did the natives.
Please don't come and hurt us.
Whoa. I think we have
is he back?
Stephen Hawking is back in the studio with the boys. Give us your thought about space aliens.
It is inevitable that
It's an edible bowl.
inevitable.
It's an edible.
Oh, it's a cereal bowl you can eat. Okay.
Inevitable that alien life exists out of our solar system.
Aliens have zits in the solar system. Okay.
I think the aliens have big tits in our solar
I
system.
think so. Either they're sexualized or have poor hygiene.
Stop
I
putting
don't know which
words
one
in
we're
my
talking about
mouth.
here.
Stop putting words in my mouth.
Yeah,
I'm
big
smarter than you.
What?
I'm smarter than you.
You're
You
harder.
like to put birds in your
You're
mouth.
harder than me.
All right, Steven.
Next
So
question.
do you think the Beatles should have been on the gold plates?
I love the Beatles.
Oh, fuck you.
You loved a Beatle.
I loved the Beatles.
Love to beat them.
I love the Beatles.
So tell me about the anti-moon.
I do not.
Speechless, huh? Prove a point.
Are you still with us, Steven? We need to move the Ouija board a little more.
I do not compute.
I think he flatlined.
There he is.
I
Oh,
do
he's
not
back.
compute.
He doesn't compute.
Well, how come there's no midnight sun in Antarctica?
Explain midnight sun.
At midnight, there should be the sun at Antarctica because it's always daytime.
Huh.
Huh.
Wait, what? Wait, start that over again. A midnight sun? What is the definition of midnight sun again?
Midnight
Like-
sun, won't you come?
It's not midnight sun.
Block away the pain.
Oh, I'm gonna hold on. Midnight sun.
Shit up now.
Wait, it's a book.
It makes sense though. I mean, that's why.
I typed in midnight sun and it brought up Twilight books.
What's that noise?
What was that?
Somebody got a Mr. Spell.
I think
Was
it
that the
his-
aliens?
I think it was his Hawkins coming back.
Yeah. During the summer months at the poles, the sun doesn't set. So the sun just goes in a circle.
Well, that's why Alaska is like light for a
Yep.
few weeks.
Look at this. Look at this picture of the north area. That tells me the Earth is flat.
I see that. I typed in midnight sun and it brought up the new Twilight book.
Yes, new Stephanie Meyer book.
Boo. The midnight sun, also known as bad 6 months, is a natural phenomenon that occurs in the summer months in places north of the Arctic Circle or south of the Antarctic Circle when the sun remains visible at the local midnight.
But there's no pictures on Antarctica of it.
They call it white nights.
White Knights.
White nights.
And white satin.
Alex, to answer your question, there is a cartridge and a needle and instructions in symbolic
Oh,
language.
really?
Yeah, in an aluminum jacket on the Voyagers.
Okay, so they can play it.
Yeah,
So it's like, oh, I thought you were saying that was how full of heroin.
That's neat as hell.
it
Instead
explains.
of cartridge and a needle.
It explains.
Ideas, Alex.
Oh, what?
You want these hands, bro?
Can you move your hands?
I am the real Stephen Hawking back to fuck off.
I think Stephen
Okay.
Hawkins will have to float around in an anti-grav chamber.
Needs to be
Kind of
careful.
roll his body towards you.
Drool over yourself. Calm down.
I'll
Oh,
drool.
that picture you sent last week with the
I'll
airplane.
rub it over your ass.
What
was that? Stephen Hawking races Usain Bolt in 0G?
Well, guys,
That was a different one.
Alex, do you have anything? We didn't get to you yet.
Oh, I was just interjecting into the mix.
Gosh, we
Talking about the midnight.
But I have proof of flat Earth. It's in the Bible.
You have proof of the what?
Yes.
You have proof.
It is in this
Show us.
scripture.
Which?
Of-
Okay, go.
It's in
of the
this,
Bible.
Yeah. 1 Chronicles
The Bible.
16:30. We have
1 Chronicle.
Yeah. That's what it has written on this paper. 1 Chronicles 16:30.
Okay.
The world also shall be stable, that it cannot be moved.
Okay.
It don't spin. It's flat and it don't move.
Think is it talking about physically stable or mentally stable?
Here we go.
Are we talking about
Or
spiritually
a horse
stable?
stable.
Spiritually
If
stable.
a
What's
helicopter
going on here?
hovers for several hours, it can still land in the exact same spot. If the Earth was spinning, how can that be possible?
That's called air resistance. If you jump while you're on top of a train and you jump while you're inside of a train, which one's going to move?
I think we live in a soul of the Earth system.
What's that?
A belief system that we're luring the souls from God.
All right.
I loved it.
The heliocentric model with its spinning ball Earth is the foundation for the godless Big Bang Theory. Evolution,
Godless,
and atheism.
godless Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Yes,
The soul
Yeah.
of the Earth system.
that's class 6 shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Deities.
Playing mind games. That's why it's called the horizon, because the horizontal line, not the curve horizon.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, tell me this: if the Earth is flat, how come in Men in Black, the galaxies were in marbles, which were spherical?
Oh, that's just satanic propaganda.
All right.
Wait, I want to know that. I want to know that question again, Thomas. Ask it again.
I said, if the Earth is flat, how come in Men in Black the galaxies were spherical because they were marbles?
Well, it was a movie.
It's because it's a class 7 civilization, and Will Smith could only comprehend marbles at the time. He wasn't a full-fledged MLB agent.
That's because he's class 0, just like everybody else.
No, Men in Black were at least class 2.
Oh, yeah, true.
All I gotta say is,
push my red button.
if the moon is 250,000 miles out into the darkness of space, how is it possible for there to be blue sky behind it?
Do we know that there's blue sky behind it?
You see blue sky all around it.
But we can't see through it.
You're seeing through the blue sky.
You can't see. Wait, are you like trying to do like perspective? Like this is a painting up in the sky, and like Bob Ross is just like, put a little bit of blue right here. Oh, I put too much white. That's gonna make that a happy moon.
Hey,
You're saying because they
you know,
can't see
I was-
behind the moon? What?
I was going to say, did you guys hear where Bob Ross was talking about happy trees and how that the happy trees turn them on? They really turn them on.
That's why he always slapped the paintbrush the way he did, just spanking that canvas.
Well, everybody that's been asking, we're getting back together, chat. Okay, calm down, chat. We're getting back together. We're gonna
Champions Club.
Are we talking about Chet or Chad?
chat. We're not big ups. Big up. All right, we're gonna get the big up stuff going back down and down into Thomas's basement. Big up,
Yeah, go meet the big Beto.
Thomas.
Are you Italian, Chris?
Yep.
Well, Chris did say if in another parallel universe he's Italian. Got the
that's
big
just
chain.
true.
He's got the hair poking out of the button up shirt.
That's just
Like Miami
I was
Vice.
bleeding through a minute. I got a nosebleed.
you